Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Checking out videos about Germany is a journey that only gets weird and weirder in a good way as you dig deeper. So this video we're going to be checking out today is titled A Look Inside a Typical German Apartment Built in 1900. You don't get it. I don't think you get it. It's a 125-year-old building. Just let's get right into this video. Thank you for watching. Any recommendations, leave those in the comment section down below, and I'll check them out as soon as possible. Music, whatever it is, as long as it's related to Germany, you can leave that in the comment section. Yeah, without further ado, man, let's check it out.
Hey everybody, I hope you're having a very suave day. My name is Ron, and I'm currently living in Berlin in Germany. And today, I'm going to be touring a very small but charming apartment that was built all the way back in the 1900s in the beautiful district of Charlottenburg, Berlin. So before we hop inside, I'd quickly like to thank the property agent Daryl Smith from Buy Berlin Investments for allowing us to tour this amazing Altbau apartment. If you'd like to learn more about this apartment as well as other cool properties, check out the links in the description box below. So if you guys don't know what an Altbau apartment is, I'll leave a link in the description box below so you can learn more about what these apartments are. But essentially, they're apartments that were built all the way back from the late 1800s all the way to around 1940s. These apartments are actually quite well sought out by many people in Berlin as well as in different cities of Germany, and for the right reasons. I mean, what's not to like about high ceilings, fancy hand railings in the staircases, and ceiling stucco moldings that are carved out.
They look high material.
Like you would see in a very majestic castle. Exactly. This property is 42 square meters large, is situated on the ground floor, has one bedroom, one bathroom, a combined living and kitchen area, along with a small hallway, all for a listing price of 285,000 euros. So let's go inside and check out what
Okay. 285,000 euros is not bad, to be honest. Very expensive, obviously, but for the type of building it is, it's, in my humble opinion, worth it. Material-wise, so on and so forth. That's a beautiful entrance. Oh God, look at the door!
So Tien is standing in the bathroom right now, which I'll show you guys later. But as you enter through the front door, straight away you are in a very small but sufficient hallway that separates the combined living space on the left-hand side with the bedroom on the right-hand side. So why don't we check out the combined living space first, and then we'll take you through to the other rooms.
Okay.
So as you approach the combined living space, apologies if the audio is a little bit echoey, you have the kitchen on the right hand side and you have the rest of the living space over here. Before we move on to the rest of the living area, I want to cover the kitchen briefly. I think it's more than enough space for 1 or 2 people living here, especially for a 42 square meter.
It's perfect. They adequately used the space properly. Like, my apartment that I'm living in is quite small. In fact, it's almost the same size as this. It could be 2 off or 2 additional square meters, whatever. And I'm telling you, based off of what I'm visually seeing right here, I would be here rather than where I am any day of the week, because the space is used properly in this video.
The apartment, you've got a very spacious sink over here. You've got a fridge, a mini fridge, some storage space over here, and a dishwasher that's 45 centimeters wide, along with an induction stovetop as well as an extractor hood that's built into the cabinets. What I really like about this kitchen as well is the number of PowerPoint outlets there as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's a lot.
6, 7, 8. So there's plenty of room for you to store whatever appliances you need and use whatever you need at once. So before we move on to the rest of the apartment, I also want to highlight one of the main facets of Altbau apartments in Germany, and that is the high ceilings alongside the stucco moldings that you see on the ceilings as well. So those fancy, intricate patterns that you might have come across in something like a castle. So it looks very, very majestic. it gives a very nice character to the apartment.
It
So
does.
here, for example, on the main combined living room door, you can also see these patterns, as well as on the door frame. I believe the door frame is the original door frame from back in 1900s. I
Wow.
could be wrong, but I think the door is new. Obviously, the door handle is new.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
it
so
sounds-
modern, but it's good to see that the whole apartment, as well as these sorts of fittings, have been very well maintained. So currently, this combined living space is furnished in the middle with a very small table. This can be used for dining as well as for studying. If you have a combined living space with the living space over here and a kitchen over here, chances are you'll use it for both. Over here on the right hand side, you have, I believe, an IKEA pack shelf, which we have at home as well. So this just houses some cups and dishes at the moment, but of course you can do whatever you want with it. An additional storage space over here. Of course, then we move on to the main living area on this side. So this is most likely where you're going to be spending most of your time during the day, relaxing, chilling, cooking up a meal. This is the main space, and I like
I think
how
it's
they
very
decorated
feasible.
this space and staged it in a way where it takes advantage of the limited space that we have as well. So as I mentioned before, this apartment is situated on the ground floor. What this means is that you
Easy
obviously
access.
don't have a balcony, but what
Oh.
you get in return is absolute convenience. When you walk in through the front door, you can have instant access to your apartment. Also, with these sorts of apartments, it's very rare to have elevators that take you up to the upper floors. So it's really good that you don't have to take any stairs. You can just go straight into the apartment and you're into your own living area. So although this apartment is street facing, you still have privacy from these blinds over here. This is how you operate them, by the way.
That's
You
cool.
also have that access on the top. So there's a lot going on with these windows. The first layer, I suppose, is the blinds that provide you with privacy. And
Oh.
then these windows, they're actually two sets of windows. So the first one faces inside the apartment. So you open these ones, and then you have to open those ones in order to actually have fresh air. So the
Three layers? First of all, the blinds are solid. I ain't never seen a blind like that before. They solid. And then you have a second window, you know, for winter. That's going to be amazing. And you can open all of them. Wow.
and then you have to open those ones in order to actually have fresh air. So the benefit of these windows is that when you close it,
Sound. Yeah.
exactly. So very, very sound deadening. And I believe these are also quite typical in Altbau apartments in Germany as well. They also have a massage chair here, which I will gladly take advantage of. I could do this for a while. So just chilling on this couch that we have over here, I'd just like to point out before we continue the tour that Daryl is actually listing out this apartment for short-term and medium-term rentals as well through his second business called RBT Rentals. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link in the description box below to his second agency. Feel free to hit him up. He's a very nice guy. Good luck with your search for an apartment in Berlin. So let's go and check the bathroom out before we enter the bedroom. So this is the hallway again, and this is the front door. And when you walk through the front door, the bathroom is straight in front of you. You've got frosted glass over here, and on the left-hand side of
Solid
the bathroom,
bathroom.
you have a fully operating jacuzzi tub, which is awesome.
Oh yeah, that spikes the money up. A jacuzzi? Come on, man.
A place for you to release your dingleberries. And check out the awesome flooring on this bathroom. So over here, you've got standard tile, and you've got some mosaic flooring over here that separates the different sections of the bathroom very well. And here you have a floating vanity with a very unique angular sink, very modern looking, along with a heated towel rack. Oh, by the way, this is the Badewannnenaufsatz in German. It's the shower divider, and you know how I feel about shower dividers. I love them. They don't come with shower dividers when you rent out an apartment in Berlin. Awesome stuff. And I haven't seen this before besides maybe in Japan. It's a hairdryer, I think. Okay, so going out of the bathroom, on the left you have the one and only bedroom. Apologies, I don't believe the camera that I have can pick up this because it's not wide enough, but I'll put some B-roll in right now. And this bedroom is pretty spacious and all you need.
Oh no, that's big.
Too much.
That's big. Come on, man. That's big. That's big. Like, come on, man. That's big. What are we talking about? That's massive. Like, it's a bedroom. It's a room for a bed, and you know, you have your counters and stuff like that. That's it. You don't need nothing more.
Space, so you can have the rest of the space for the living room. So this is really cool. It's like a built-in alcove for the bedroom. You can store your additional supplies in there, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so if you look above, you also see additional perspectives of light. So that's like hidden lighting in the ceiling. So plenty of light in all areas of the room. So this set of windows is the same style and set of windows that you see in the combined living space, only this points to the Innenhof, which is the inner courtyard of the complex. Oh yeah, I hate to mention this all the time, but every time I'm walking into different rooms, I see just outlets everywhere. You've got an outlet over there and one above there. You've got the same on this side, and you've got 4 over here, so that's insane. I love it. This 2021, fellas. Some apartments have like 3 outlets in the 40 square meters that it has, so props to them. So back into the living area, I just wanted to mention a couple of things that I noticed when we walked into the apartment. The first one is that because these timber floors stretch from one side of the apartment all the way to the other side of the apartment in the bedroom, it makes the apartment seem bigger than it actually is. So there's no change in timber flooring pattern. It's just one pattern that goes all the way through. So that's the first thing that I noticed. And the other thing that we noticed about this apartment is that even though it is 42 square meters large, it actually feels slightly bigger than the 45 square meter apartment that we toured in Neukölln. And I think a part of the reason why that is the case is because of the room separation. So you have the bedroom over there.
The use of space in this house is very well done. It was very well thought of, and that's exactly why it feels the way it does.
You store the bedroom related things over there, and then you have this living space over here that's dedicated to just pure living and space. So another thing that makes this apartment feel very grand when you walk in are the high ceilings, or the extra vertical space that you get. I think it's on average around half a meter higher than the typical German apartment, which definitely gives it more of a spacious feel. Okay, so let's talk about the location a little bit. I don't want to be generalizing in any way, but after several years of living here, I always come back to the impression that Charlottenburg is more of the fancy schmancy sort of side of the city.
Okay.
And not to say that in a bad way. Charlottenburg is a very beautiful area. In terms of the location of the apartment, you're actually situated more on the residential side as opposed to the main area of Charlottenburg. However, just a 3-4 minute walk will lead you to the U7 line or the U7 U-Bahn line, and that takes you through to either Spandau on one end of the line or all the way down to Neukölln on the other. I think the U7 is probably one of the most useful lines in Berlin in terms of the underground trains, and around 10 minutes walk will also lead you to the S-Bahn line, which also takes you through to many places in Berlin through the Ringbahn. So I just wanted to mention that this apartment is also situated 5 minutes away from the Charlottenburg Palace.
Whoa.
And you actually have access to the palace grounds for free. So if you guys want to go on a walk or a morning run, then this is also the perfect place to do that.
Nah, it's a great apartment. That's what I'll say. It's a very great apartment. And I think it's worth every penny. It is not big, I get it, and so on and so forth, and there's going to be people around you and so on and so forth, but I still think it's amazing. The materials that were used and the use of the space was nice, and the jacuzzi, man, come on, man. Like, I think it's amazing. I genuinely think it's amazing, and tell me, would you guys live there? Would you guys actually partake in something that looks like this apartment? Because I think it was amazing, and it was pretty cool to me. The window was freakishly insane. 3 panels. Oh, come on, man. Insane. But thank you guys for watching this video. I'm out of here. Peace.